ahead and use a tent. Now we need to return back to Crescent Lake. Where we can also rest up and restock. I just completely forgot to turn those off. So which spell? I'm missing a level 5 spell. Where were level 5 spells? Back in Melmond? Did I forget to pick up a spell there? Well, I'll be able to go backtrack to Melmond easily here shortly. I don't know why I wouldn't have gotten unless I accidentally erased it. And I don't think I would do that. Let's go ahead and rest at the inn. Now we need to head back to our ship. Go just a little ways up over here. Yep, there it is. And these will be the same enemies we've been fighting. Still don't really understand why Ochus are on the river. Everything else I can pretty much understand. Fish, crocs, hydras. We now enter into the ice cavern. This area, it's not very big, but it does have areas where you can actually fall through the floor, which can get a little bit annoying, not knowing where they're at. Which, also, now that I think about it, just to make it a little easier. White dragons. Ice Gigas. Where is that? Is it literally just this? Oh, you can actually see the spots this time. Monsters! Dark Wizards. Yeah, in the original version, it was just a black floor, and they were, I think, now that I think about it, they might have been little round spots. But either way, it was very, very annoying. And just to get clothes. I haven't had any gear upgrades for White Mage or Black Mage in a very long time. Got another flame sword, I think. Oh! No. It's lower damage, but it'll be more effective here, I think. Alright, so we can't get to that item, so we have to fall. Well, we'll see if it does more damage. Yeah, it does. Chests over there. And chests all the way down there. And then stairs over there. And I think... Yep, these damage. Just like lava. But also like lava, there are no encounters. Monsters! Ooh, ice armor. I think it's getting to the point where I can actually start using some healing spells a little bit more often. I think those chests are over here. That's a lot of money. That's some monsters. That's a lot of monsters. And even more monsters. What the hell? What the extra hell? I swear, if you do that ice storm again, good. Die. What the hell was that shit? 12,350. I collected 50% of chests. Yeah, that was definitely a bunch of bullshit. I saw you. 10,000 gil. Okay, those are random enemies to be in here, for sure. No. No, I did not mean to do that. All right. Now that we ran all the way back here again, let's continue. Instead of going up there, let's get into a fight. And now we should be able to, bingo, be very careful as we fight the evil eye. Yeah. Oh, wait. I remember that being a lot harder. Because I also remember using this as a... In the original version, you could just keep walking over the spot over and over to fight it again, to keep grinding for XP. And now we got the Levistone. With that, we have to make our way back out. Mind Flayers. The actual Mind Flayers. Oh, and they have the spell Mind Blast in this one. I think these are the rare enemies of this zone. That's my first time coming across them. Oh. I always do that, don't I? Making Pisco Demons run for me. Now we can use these stairs. Once again, we need to make our way back to our boat. And we'll stop off in Crescent Lake really well. We don't really need to. Went down a little too soon. So this part coming up, the first time I played this game, I was stuck for weeks because the ship can't go anywhere else. There's a whole, like, you could take the ship all the way up to the north part of the world map, but there's no ship docks up there. And I've been everywhere here before. And after the Fiend of Fire, I had no clue. They didn't tell you anything where to go. I stumbled upon the ice cave by complete accident and then got that item. But again, I didn't know where to go after that. And by that point, like, I had played other Final Fantasies and I thought the Levistone was Leviathan. So I was up there searching all sorts of different places to possibly activate Leviathan to get me somewhere else or something. And I was completely wrong. It was literally here all along. See, in the original, this didn't happen automatically. There was like one spot to stand on, and you had to use the Levistone. In games that came after, this was automatically done. But this is the world's first introduction to the airship. Yeah, boy. Yay.